Hi and good morning, everyone. My name is Albert, and this is Vlogs About Nothing. Thank you very much for taking the time out of your day to join me. I really appreciate it. And so this morning, I woke up feeling like $1 million. Now, I know this to be true because when I do have $1 million, I'll make sure not to have any of it by the end of the day. Money's to spend, y'all. We live in an economy where it demands we spend it. So all you frugal rich people out there living off of interest, go out of your comfort zone and spend some of that money. All right? And that's kind of the whole point of this morning's vlog. And if I haven't already, thank you again for joining me. You feel me? Last night I went into this whole thing. You could be anywhere else in the world, but you choose to spend some of your time with me. And I couldn't be more appreciative of that. You feel me? And it's getting out of our comfort zones, I think, that make us our best selves. You know what I mean? I'm a guy of routine. You feel me? There's nothing more than I about a routine than it's just predictability, reliability, all of these things, right? I mean, I think we all seek out different things in life, but if there's one thing I've learned as I get older, it's that I have to constantly remind myself that the world isn't static, and that things change every single second of every single day. And it's important to change with the world, because if you don't, then you're stuck in the past, and we all know how that works out for the boomers. I mean, not very well. So instead of being quiet, it's important that we talk about things and we get out of our comfort zones. And I say this because I think maybe 10 days ago, right, I made a video about how I really needed a vacuum, right? I really, really needed a vacuum. And wouldn't you know, there was a vacuum outside of our dumpster. Sitting outside of it, wasn't in the dumpster, but regardless, it was chilling there. Last night when I took the garbage out and I found a mirror too, this crazy made in Italy, really cool mirror that I posted on Marketplace this morning, but um, I brought up the mirror because I could clearly see it was in good shape and it said made in Italy. And shout out to all my Italians out there, you feel me? Anything made in Italy is worth something. You got to give it up for the Italians. You got to give credit where credit is due. I'm not Italian, but I am a Roman Catholic, so I'm very pro-Italian. It's just the way that it is. And so found the mirror, brought it up, and this morning I was like, okay, so I'm gonna get out of my comfort zone because I just made a video about how I didn't even want to ask any of the neighbors to borrow their vacuums because I didn't trust them. I mean, I don't trust myself. You know what I mean? When I get out of bed every morning, it's a gamble. So there goes my amount of trust in things. But truly, I feel like I was hesitant to do that, and in fact, I did not do that, right? Because I was afraid to step out of my comfort zone. But the universe did, in fact, provide me with a vacuum and an opportunity to take 5 minutes out of my life, bring it upstairs, and risk that, whole sort of scene in funny movies where you turn it on and the whole thing just kind of shoots out dust and all of these crazy ugly air contaminant particles, and the next thing you know, you got more of a mess from the vacuum that you thought you were going to clean up a mess with than you did. You know what I mean? When you started. So all these things are going through my mind, and so I plugged the vacuum in, and wouldn't you know, the sucker works. And so I mean, I seriously, I was telling my roommate, I was like, dude, I'm elated, you feel me? I wanted a vacuum, and we don't have very much money. You take care of us right now. And yeah, I sold our last vacuum because it, wasn't doing the job that we needed it to do. We live in an apartment and we have carpets, and I'm pretty sure that somewhere around the 80s or something, they put a carpet in, you know what I mean? We're just trying to take care of it, and I'm just hating on our old place, but it's such a cool spot, you feel me? It's cozy, it's welcoming, it's quiet, the neighbors are chill, so Not too much to complain about, honestly. You feel me? I mean, every American apartment building in this country, unless it was made 5 years ago and you're paying thousands of dollars in rent, was built about 40 years ago because that seems to be right at about the time where good old Reagan and Thatcher took over the world and, well, created what we now know to be reality. So, for those of us that weren't even born and had no say so in sort of the guy that played Playtime with Bonzo or whatever, something I still haven't even looked up, but I'm like really like I kind of don't. I've kind of seen enough of Bonzo to last a whole lifetime. But again, just getting out of our comfort zone. Like, so long story short, you feel me? I ended up being in a really good mood this morning because I was able to vacuum my room, and like it was a problem. I mean, I'm a pretty clean guy, but I do eat in my room, you feel me? And like it's because I secretly eat like an animal. Anyways, so I do that, and sometimes I get like crumbs on the floor and stuff, and it's got to be vacuumed, and so I vacuum. Anyways, I'm very excited, and today, for the record, I'll actually be posting 8 videos because it is in fact a holiday, and I feel very good. I felt like really awful the last few days, and I don't know. I just feel like I need to do stuff. As far as like just I can't wait for this channel to do what I know it's going to do. I was telling my roommate, I was like, dude, I just need a freaking laptop and a couple more lights, like I am so into this YouTube video thing right now that like it's insane. I mean, all I want to do is write and make videos, you know what I mean? And like not very often in life have I kind of felt that, sort of energy constantly. It's been going on like 5 months now, like on the daily. And it's like anything else in life, riding a bicycle, whatever. I mean, you hop back on, you start pedaling, hope you don't fall, get back up, do it again, I mean, this is like the story of my life. It's the story of everyone's life, It's just there's something wrong with me as it concerns, like I don't know, my reluctance to sort of give in to the world that I really think is on fire, and sort of like it bothers me. And so I think we should talk about it, so that we can fix it. Really not interested in growing old and being in a world where there's like only rich people and poor people and like no middle class, and like we can cure cancer but we choose not to because you can't afford it. Things like this. I mean, they're inherently just all very bad things for our collective as it concerns a species. I'm very pro homo sapien. I just doesn't really matter what it is. I want human beings to win. That's all. And my version of winning is simply at this point in modern era society, the collaboration, the diplomatic collaboration between sentient AI and Homo sapiens. Call me crazy. I'm just saying these are things we should be like striving to achieve before it in fact does become a problem. We don't want to replace human slaves with robot slaves. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So something's got to be fixed. But nonetheless, like I said, this is just one of 8 videos today. I feel really good, and I appreciate all of you guys sticking through while I was not feeling well. And then even last night, where I felt almost better, but still not quite like the way I need to feel. I have this amazing amount of energy that is just sort of flowing through my body at all times, and trust me, it's it's a lot. So I'm happy that I have an outlet. I hope that you guys have a really good day. I really do. I know that it's a holiday. We're gonna jump into that on our next video. But I really, again, appreciate all of y'all joining me. I have an active Patreon page. In case you didn't know, just go on to Patreon, search for @VlogsBoutNothin. You'll find me right up there. I currently still have, and I guess until I sell one, we'll always have 10 active memberships available on the site. You can try for 7 days at no charge to you. If you don't like what kind of services that I provide to you, then you can, take that free week trial and, It only takes one conversation to become friends. So it could be a free conversation. You know what I mean? It's totally cool. I just appreciate you guys being here and joining me and all that other stuff. So I hope that you have a really good day. Be safe out there. Don't go shopping, past noon. Otherwise, you'll be there a couple hours around a bunch of grumpy people trying to get ready for their at-home barbecues. And to all my delivery drivers out there, right? Make that money today, but like make sure you don't accept any orders from Buffalo Wild Wings that make you take hundreds of dollars of buffalo wings so that you can get $5 tip. It's like, oh yeah, thanks. Thanks for that. I hope that you guys have a really good day, all right? Bye.